What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Gym of All Trades Sunday night charts. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Xrp, all the major cryptos you guys like to do. And how y'all doing? You looking good tonight on the chat? Just lively and fun. Let's get it started tonight. There's 41 of you here already. Welcome. If you're brand new to the channel, I'm Jim, and I'm an Elliott Wave trader. I trade from an Elliott Wave perspective. You're going to have to start studying Elliott Wave, man. It will change your trading life if you understand it and apply it properly. I understand it very well. I'm going to apply it the best I can here in front of you so you can begin understanding how to trade with it. But don't forget, none of this is going to be financial advice. I'm just going to help you see the market the way I see it. Whether you agree with it or not is a different story, but don't poo-poo it before you understand it, okay? All right, let's jump into the charts. Good to see y'all. No, I'm not in D.C., Brent. I live in Missouri, but I'm from Virginia. That is my stomping grounds. I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia, which is near Norfolk and Virginia Beach. Yeah, I said it right, Norfolk. That's how we say it down there. So, so yeah, that's home for me. That is where home is. Though I was born in New Hampshire, I was raised where my dad was raised, and my dad was away pastoring a church in New Hampshire when I was born, and moved back home when I was 2. So all I've known is Virginia. That's where I'm from. So unashamed Washington football team. No, they'll always be the Redskins to me. Always. I refuse to change. Okay. Let's look at the charts, guys. Want to talk about here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to start with XRP. A lot of you are waiting to find out if that's going to moon or not. We're going to look at the current wave structures, and what we want to do, guys, what I'm going to do for you is just begin. I'm going to give you just a little Elliott Wave lesson here at the beginning, not long at all, and help you apply it to this particular market. We're going to just see, is there anything in the chart that's saying, hey, guys, we're going up, or is there anything in the chart that would say, from an Elliott Wave perspective, careful, this is looking more down. We'll look at the invalidation points as well. So we'll look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. They're all doing the same thing, guys. Guys, I'll just be honest with you, super bullish right now. Until something else changes in the chart, and I'll show you what I would need to see to become bearish for now. But right now, I'm bent on bullish. Now, if you've been watching the channel a while, you know that I'm a bear at heart. I'm a sober-minded bull. Well, what that means is that when I don't go bull very easily, and listen, you never go full bull-tard, okay? You never go full bull-tard, ever. But right now, the charts look super bullish, even though the action right now is kind of bearish and making everybody feel kind of beary. But don't worry about that. I'll show you where we should get worried about in the charts. With that all being said, all right, let's jump in. Make sure I've acknowledged everybody I need to acknowledge here. All right. Hopium scenarios. No, to be honest with you, not hope. If the chart says it, I got to believe it. Let's talk to you just for a minute about that. Listen, you might have a bias, but whether it's a bear or a bull, and I've been like that, and I've been so bearish that I have been often very unable to see the bull scenario, and I can't tell you how many times I'm thinking bearish, and then the market just goes bull on me, and I completely miss the move, miss the trade, and something clicked in me not long ago, I don't know, several months ago. I'm just like, I'm not doing that anymore. If the chart is screaming right now bull to me, even though I believe in my heart and my sentiment is, yeah, this has to go down, and for this reason and that reason, and no matter how convincing that may be, whatever the chart says is what I'm going to trade. Okay? And so, listen, it's not hopium at all. It's just I'm reading a chart and trading with the chart. If the chart says down, I'm going to trade it down. If the chart says up, I'm going to trade it up. Right now, there's more inclination for a bull move, at least temporarily, a larger correction up to the upside, whatever, than down, I think. But I'll tell you when that changes, and I'll give you the circumstances. I'm going to try to, at least tonight, let you know when I think we need to switch gears and go bearish. The people in my Discord get the benefit of knowing that in real time. with trade setups, with charts, with live videos when they need it, right when they need it, exactly when they need it. You guys aren't going to have that benefit. You'll get a benefit. I'll give a lot away for free. But if you want real-time stuff right now when you need it, accessibility to my charts and my TA on a regular basis, then all you got to do to join the Discord is support me through Patreon. The tiers of support level to get you into the Discord is so inexpensive. It's unreal for what you get in the Discord. It is so cheap. You'll if you do well, you'll easily. I had one guy pay for his first trade. He said or one of his trades. He said he had like 6 months worth of monthly subscription to me to the channel, through Patreon, just with one trade. So listen, guys, you can do well. We invite you in. I'm not selling anything, but it's available to you, and it's a great place to be. Want to at least tell you about it, okay? In the Discord, if you want to get a little sneak peek of the Discord, I'll show you just real fast here. And let's see. There it is, right there. There's the Gym of All Trades Discord. I've got a premium mentorship that for those that get into the second tier giving. We've got a mentorship area that's private. It's my elite chat area. We've got voice channels right now that where we can talk to each other via voice. I can share my charts live in there. We got a crypto chat here, basically where everybody shares their own charts. I share my charts as well. My current positions, my Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP charts right here. When we need those charts, we got altcoin charts that are available whenever they're requested and whenever we need them. We trade the Forex as well. Got all these pairs listed right here that when they're requested and when we need them, we have the charts available. So anyway, yeah, I got an EDU section that's a work in progress. We're building that. So anyway, lots here, guys, lots here, and there's over 100 people in here who are either been seasoned traders or learning to trade. It's a great environment for newbies as well as seasoned traders. So we invite you in. All right, there you go. There's the commercial. We're done with that junk. Let's get on. Yeah, thanks, Chemo, for that. Appreciate that. Yeah, and if any of you guys are in the Discord, you might put in the chat what you guys think about it. Especially those of you who just joined the Discord, you might just share your experience there for others to kind of get their point of view. It's $25 a month, guys. I mean, it's really not a whole lot. And I've always said this: if somebody gets in there and is just completely dissatisfied with what they get for $25 for a monthly subscription, just let me know. I will gladly give you your $25 back without question, without hassle, without hard feelings. Just all right, didn't work out, no problem. So anyway, with that being said, you can't lose. You can lose trading, but we try to do our best to protect all the newbies from losing. So we really work hard with that. All right, let's jump in. Don't forget, not financial advice. I said that. Let's jump in. All right, looking at XRP, you need to have watched my Gloom and Boom video from from the other day. Make sure you've watched the Gloom and Boom video. Guys, my number one video over the last week. It's picked up like 4,300 views. That's amazing. My subscribership is sitting at like 46, almost 4,700. I've gotten like that 700 subscribers in the last week and a half. So there are a lot of you that are new, and I'm glad you're here. As you begin to stay and learn and let this information kind of soak in, you'll pick up on Elliott Wave pretty well. Just stick with it. Ask questions if you need to. Join the Discord. Do whatever you got to do. Great place to be. All right. So we're looking at XRP here. We're looking at, I'm hoping you watched the Gloom and Boom video so you understand the general direction, the general sentiment of what we're looking at. There are two major counts right now that we're either looking at a 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and it's about to fall off a cliff here pretty soon if we're not careful. That XRP is about to just dive. Okay, that's a potential count that is a gloom scenario. Okay, it's a sad day for XRP. It's going to be sold off potentially. So that's the gloom scenario. That's the way we're interpreting those waves. But the way I'm interpreting the waves for now is that we have a WXY in play. right here that finished a correction and now we're on our way to the upside. Or, secondly, this WXY is not finished. It's a larger, more protracted WXY. We're waiting for the finish of this wave, and then we're looking for a reversal. Okay, so let me show you what that would look like. The WXY, we would mark it like this. The first W wave is 3 waves, and you get 3 right in there. The second is the X wave is 3 waves, and there's 3 waves in there. And then the Y wave is also 3 waves that is not finished. We expect that generally to come to the 1-to-1 extension, which puts us around 35 cents roughly, depending on where you pull the fibs. Now I'm on the Coinbase chart, and it's the only chart with this massive wick. Most of the other charts, oh man, my back is killing me tonight, guys. Sorry. Most of the other charts don't have that kind of wick, so I pull the fibs from a little lower position. Puts us around 35 cents at the 1-to-1 extension. So that would be the WXY. That means we're waiting for this wave to finish out. Only problem with that, guys, is this looks to me like a finished wave. A finished 3-wave move. So that's a WXY correction, but let me show you another correction that this could be possibly some kind of a leading diagonal, okay, where we got, this is actually a 5-wave move to the upside and a diagonal formation there. So it could be a leading diagonal, we might say. I don't like the shape of it that great, but it's not horrible, and I can live with it if it is. Then we've got a WXY correction that came down 333 again. That's what a WXY is. It's a 333. We got 3 in this wave, 3 in that wave, and now we've got 3 in this wave. And this wave is finished, most likely, unless we're going to hit the low one more time. The only thing about that count, guys, is that we cannot, if that count is correct, this is an if-then statement, if that count is correct, then we cannot break this low right here. Let me get that one right there. Perfect. Cannot break this low, because when you have a wave to the upside, we call it a 1 wave. It's followed by a 2 wave, and the rule in Elliott is that the 2 wave cannot surpass or retrace into or past the origin of the first wave. In other words, when you draw a 1 and then a 2, this 2 cannot come below the 1. That is a hard and fast rule. Okay, so that rule is unbreakable. And so if this wave breaks this low, then we cannot call it a 1-2 to the upside. Rather, we have to call it something else. So the invalidation then of our 1-2 to the upside here, this is our moon scenario here, or at least a big move coming to the air. The invalidation point of that, at least for now, is a break of this low right here. Okay, so if we break that low, not good for that count. Okay, so does that mean we're going down? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Let me try that again. So does that mean we're going down after that? Well, no, we might go down farther, but chances are we're going to hit that target of 35 cents. Okay, we're going to come down and hit that 35-cent target, which is the 1-to-1 extension of this move. Okay, and that would finish out the WXY. So when that's finished, if that's the case, so if we break this low, then we still have one more bullish scenario in play where we're going to have the WXY down to about 35 cents. That can come lower, by the way. It can come to the 25-cent region. Wherever the 127 extension is, it can come that deep. 35 to about 25 cents, in that ballpark there. So that can totally be, okay? So we can get down here to this region again. We've got a lot of structure down here. But if that happens, guys, then that's a 3-wave pullback, which is fine. We would then expect a larger, bigger wave to the upside after that. That's what we would expect. Okay, let me zoom out and show you what that would look like. For XRP here, let me go to the 12-hour chart. Remove all my drawings. We got a 3-wave pullback already. We got 1, 2, and we need to get going here. We need to get going. That's the big bull count. And it needs to get up pretty impulsively. Okay. If it comes down a little bit, not a big deal. It just makes it so that our 1, 2 is more like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, and continues. Okay. So there you go. Still two very bullish looks at the market. Just looking at this, I go back and forth on whether it looks finished or not. But on the smaller time frames, there's a strong potential it might be finished. It looks very nicely like a 333 right now. Okay, that might have one more little low to go, one more little low, and then we get some kind of a nice reversal wave off of that bottom. Now we might be getting it now, but I'm not seeing the follow through I'd like to see right now. It's a little limp right now, but that volume can come in at any time, come in the middle. It could go sideways tonight or very slowly tonight, and that volume can come in really sharply at any time. Okay, so I'm more bullish than I am bearish in this particular chart. Looking at it on the daily in particular, we have started, guys, with a 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I would be inclined to say this is 1, 2, 3. That's 4, and we still got to go up for 5 just of the third wave. Get a slight pullback, and then we keep on going, guys. It's just going to keep going. It's going to get up to $1.50 easy. Okay. So I mean that's going to be an easy jaunt for XRP to get to if this count is correct. If it's not correct, guys, this price can come all the way back down to 10 cents. The extreme bearish gloom view is that this thing could come all the way back to 10 cents. Now I'm not saying it will. I don't know which one's going to happen, but I've told you that if we break the last low of what was that low, by the way? Let's go back and look at it quick. I drew the line, but I forgot to tell you the price. If we somehow get down here to 45 cents and break that low, okay, then we're looking to 35 cents. And then if that goes a little deeper, we're looking for 25 cents. And we're looking for bounces there. We're looking for reversals there, okay? And we can we have a system to trade that, very low risk system to trade that. So we might be shorting it down to there if we see the right scenario. We'll probably short it down to there. But that being said, we have a very low risk trade setup that we use in Elliott Wave in our Discord. That if you don't know how to trade that, if you don't know how to make money, whether it goes up or down, because we don't know if it's going to go up or down, but we know how to make money whether it goes up or down. Okay, if you don't know how to do that, we can show you that in the Discord, and I show you that stuff on my channel all the time free. Just pay attention carefully to the videos. Okay, so anyway, so if it hits 45. We're looking to 35 cents, and that's going to be a very, very important number to watch. Okay, round the 35 cent range for a long there. We're going to be really watching for evidence of a long in there. If it seems limp and it doesn't want to continue long, even if we get it, we're going to get a bounce there, and there's no doubt about it. We'll get a bounce there. But if it rolls over and plays dead, looking for 25 cents next. If it rolls over there again, guys, we're looking at 10 cents. Okay, we're looking at 10 cents probably. I don't think it's going to get there again. I really don't. The reason I don't think that, guys, is that we have this. This is only part of it. We have this long range of accumulation here at these lower numbers. Just all this accumulation, and now we've got a show of strength here using Wyckoff language. We got this show of strength here that is just busting out of that trading range, and we've gone to the next trading range. And so I don't think we're going to have a long period of consolidation, but we may, but I don't think we are. I think we're going to have a bullish move here. But if it's going to go bull, I think we're going to have a bullish move. But anyway, all right, let's see. We're going to look at BTC. Don't rush me, guys. Don't rush me. We're going to systematically rock through these pairs. Okay, we'll look at BTC, Ethereum, Link, XRP, we've already looked at it. Litecoin, we'll look at those. Okay, and then I'll take requests. So if I don't hit your pair, we'll take requests and we'll definitely hit it. Okay, now let's go to the small time frame analysis here on. We're working our way down to the small time frame. Now here's the big stuff here, right here. This is the stuff worth understanding. Okay. Now, what I find super interesting and super difficult about this structure right here, but I'm pretty bullish right now, at least for one more move to the upside. I do not think we're going to go lower from here. Guys, I'm sorry, my back is just killing me right now. I don't know what's going on. But let me show you why I think at least this is going to happen. That boom, 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 something like that is going to happen. Or this could happen and then this. So we could get this and then that, as long as we don't break this low. So I think that could happen. At least I'm looking for that, watching for that. So I don't believe right now that this is going to just continue lower. Can it do that? Yes, it can. It could totally do that. The market does not play by Elliott Wave rules. However, Elliott's rules are designed to keep you with a consistent TA, where he saw all of these rules in play with the markets as he studied them. The only problem is this is a leveraged market, and he didn't study leveraged markets, so things get a little trickier and different. But nevertheless, Elliott's rules help keep you consistent with your trade setups and your trading plans and your analysis of the wave. Okay, and let me tell you why I think an up move is still in play, even though price seems kind of limp right now. Let's talk about it. All right. First off, we got this 3-wave move right here. It's to the 1-to-1 extension. Okay. Then we got this 3-wave move right here. And this move came down to the 127 extension. Come on. A 3-wave move right here to the 1-to-1 or 127 extension. That's interesting. Okay. Then what we got off of that, we got a 3-wave bounce. Now here's the kicker right there. This wave right there. This wave, however, is a very, very powerful wave to me. So what's so significant about it? Well, we have to know what kind of structure it is. Is it a 3-wave move or is it a 5-wave move? Now, it's a tough one here. It's tough, but I'm inclined to say that it is a 5-wave structure. Why am I inclined to say that? Well, glad you asked. We pull the fibs on this thing, on this top wave. And what we see here is we have a 5-wave count. 1, 2. The 2, 6, 1, 8 right here, 3. And this triangle is 4, which triangles only happen in the 4th wave or the B wave. And then we have a 5th wave move. Now, something tricky the market makers could do is, I imagine they could call this a 3-wave, a 3-wave, and then a 3-wave. And this is a double correction 3-wave. Then what we have is a 3, 3, 5 flat. And that is the counterpoint to my looking at that as a 5-wave move. If we look at this all together as a flat, this is a 5-wave structure. Okay. This is a 3, 3, 5, if we're going to interpret that as a 3-wave move. interesting points about it is it did not break the low here. That's point number one. But it really looks like a 5-wave structure that ended. So, and this ended something. To me, this looks like a truncated 5th wave that ended this move. This move, that ended this move right here. Now, this was the end of something. And now, what we have is the beginning of the next wave. And that's 5 waves, beginning a new system. So if the system begins with 5 waves, it's going to have a 3-wave pullback that we expect. Okay? And then we need to see a new 5-wave beginning to develop. Now, if this thing right here doesn't get up and go soon, looks like it's starting to want to with the candle, but we'll see if we get follow through. But if this thing doesn't get up and go soon and start working its way up to break this high and to break this high and to break this high, then guys, I'm going to have to reevaluate things. So if this turns over, I'm going to reevaluate this as a flat and say, okay, that was a flat, and this is a 5-wave move down to the downside. Now, even if we get this 5-wave move down to the downside, remember where it can't break. It just cannot break the 45 cents. Okay? If it breaks 45 cents, then we're going deeper to like 35 cents eventually. We're going to make our way down there. Most likely. Okay? But as long as we don't break that, we have a really good chance of going up. But again, we need to see this wave about now. About now, get up and go. There's 2 ways this can happen. Number one, just bear with me and do the best you can to understand. We could get a WX and a Y wave as long as we don't break this low right here. As long as we don't break that low, that could be our 3-wave pullback. Even though this looks like 3 waves right here, and it's a nice size in comparison to that wave, they could elongate this wave and double it up. It's called the double correction. That's a WXY. And if they do that, that gives the market makers longer to accumulate down here before they begin taking it up. So that can happen right there. So that's one scenario that can happen. It's going to take us several more days for that to play out, or at least one more day, full day, maybe 2. Or it could be as simple as we have 3 waves right now. We've measured this wave down to the 1618. It's a little deep, but it's only wicked it. And then we got a nice little reversal wave off of it, and now we need to see follow through right now. That follow through is looking a little limp as it sits right now. If it doesn't get up and go, like I say, I'm not going to be believing the upside much. I need to see it get up and go. I really do. I need to see this. Come on, start moving. Okay. So I'm having a hard time seeing right now this until, because out of nowhere, guys, you know we get candles that just start pumping out of nowhere. Volume rushes in. Some of you might say, "Oh, there's hardly any volume right now." So it's tough there. So, yeah, Max, I just saw your comment. Yeah, there's a perfect 5 waves in that 5th wave right there as well. So anyway, that's what we're looking at. That's the implication of XRP. Right now, we're in the group. We're long right now. Well, some of you might have stopped it out. We were long from this wave right here. Some of you may or may not have taken profit there, waiting for a 3-wave pullback and then continuation. Because we thought that maybe there was a chance this was just going to continue up from here. But we got the pullback instead. Right now, we're sitting right at entry. We sniped this entry right there in the group this morning. I mean, we literally sniped it. It was like 5 a.m. this morning, but we got it to the tick, man. At least the call was given to the tick, and there was plenty of room to get in. A lot of people sniped this bottom and had this profit they could have taken, or after 5 waves to the upside, or they just waited it out to see what happened. So either way, there was money to be made there at least. This could have been shorted as well. We didn't call that out. I was at a musical with my wife. Was in it, so I didn't bother with that short. So, all right. So there we are. That's what we're looking at, guys. We're looking at. Now listen, if this just starts rolling over and going down, breaks 45 cents, well, we know what to look for. Okay. So there's the application, guys. There's the application of XRP. Ow, man. Sorry. Ow. Anyway, I think any questions on XRP before I move on? We'll just jump into the next one, but let's we will definitely look at Ethereum here in just a minute. Bitcoin will be next, in fact. But I like what I'm seeing here on the small time frame. If this wave can get up and go here, I need to see this wave get up and go. You can see that we've got a little impulse right here with a 3-wave pullback. So 1, 2, this needs to be 3, 4, 5. It needs to get up and go. So like I said, looking a little limp for now. So I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding my breath on that one. We'll have to wait and see. We could simply this could work its way up correctively. But we could simply just get a 3-wave move up like that with another 3-wave down like the WXY I talked about. Still looking bullish till it doesn't. Let me tell you guys, let's move into Bitcoin. Let me show you from a macro chart why I'm so bullish right now. Okay, let me just show you right here. Just looking at this chart right here. Boy, that looks so bullish. We've just looking at this wave right here. Just looking at that wave. Just look at it. Just look at it. You know what I say when I see something like that? Just look at it. We got this 3-wave move down, right? Or and then we got this impulse to the upside. And what shape is this? That is a classic 3-wave move. That is 3 waves, guys. 3 waves. Now, there's a couple of ways to interpret this, and I'll show you the ways to interpret it. So number 1, this could be 3 waves, and it's complete, and now we have an impulse off of that bottom. We're going to look for a little bit of a pullback and continuation. Okay? Or, the second way we can look at it, potentially, is that this is the 3, oh, come on, Jim. A 3-wave move here. And then we got a flat right here. And then we're going to expect to get maybe a 5-wave move or a 3-wave move down. This is that pump I was telling you guys about, that we get that flat to the upside. Okay, and then we get another 5-wave, very quick wave to the downside. Okay, what that would be is, let's see. So, boom, 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 and then down. It just needs to get up a little higher for my liking for that to finish out. So regardless, so there's a couple of scenarios there. We'll have to wait and see the structures that we get. But this is looking very strong to the upside right now. We need to see some follow through and continuation. Okay, but listen, that's a very strong move that's breaking structure. Now, to argue against that, which I always do, I always try to look at both sides of the equation. On the RSI down here on the 4-hour chart, you'll see that we have this kind of a range that we're working in. Down, up, down, up. So the question is, are we going to get a down move back down to here before we break out of the range to the upside? Is that gonna happen? If that RSI goes down, it's possible that the price doesn't go down and break this low. We simply get a 3-way pullback, and then off we go. And this would be a 1, 2, 1, 2, and off we go. Potential. And it kind of looks like a triangle, but it wouldn't be a triangle. But it kind of looks that way. And I considered that as well. Is this just a larger triangle than I was expecting? So we considered that as another possibility. I just don't like how price is riding that, and we're getting all the touches up here to that line. So I'm not a fan of that, of the triangle. But we do have kind of a triangular, wedge happening there in the RSI, which is interesting. XRP just got a little bit of a pump there. Like I said, it needs to get up and go if it's going to go. We'll pull the fibs on that guy and we'll watch this thing pump. If this thing gets a rejection right here at the 1-to-1 or the 127, and we get a rejection, then we can just showing you how we look at the market. Then all we got is a 3-wave move. Okay? And so we got some kind of a 3-wave and then a 3-wave, and we might get a 3-wave, and then up we go. So that would be boom, 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 like that. And that's possible too. That's a complex structure, but that's possible. And you have to study Elliott Wave to understand why that's possible. Okay? But that kind of stuff happens all the stinking time in this market. All the time. Just over and over and over. Let me show you right here where it happened. Okay? This market came up. We got this 3-wave move right there. You say, there's your 3-wave pullback. Why can't we just go up from now? Because they made it more complicated. They then went up in 3 waves and came down in 5 waves. And this is a 3, 3, 5 flat. And we nailed that entry. Because we know what a flat looks like and we know how to count it and we know how to measure it. So if you learn how to recognize, count, and measure a flat, you can have an entry into a trade right at the bottom of a wave. No problem. Right on that fib. And trade that to the upside. You can do that as well. All right. Well, there's my cat saying hi to me. Hello. Okay, so Bitcoin looking very bullish when we zoom out to the 4-hour chart. Looking super bullish. Looking like it's broken structure. But there could be a retest here and then a continuation. And that's what we're looking for. So if we get any more down wave, I'm not worried about it. It's just this thing has been kind of going up for a while. So it's ready for a retrace. Let's look at this wave right here and see if it's finished or if there's more on the table for it to go. Let's see what kind of wave it is. Let's go to the small time frame, 10-minute time frame. Let's just analyze it. Let's see what kind of features we're getting here. Well, the first thing I notice off the top here is that we just have kind of looks like a 3-wave move. Let me measure that. I'm going to go down to the 5-minute chart. See if I can just measure that. Not super easy to measure because the wave delineation is quite difficult there. This came down to the 1618, kind of deep. Nevertheless, I imagine we could interpret that as a 3 or a 5 wave. It's kind of hard to pull those fibs, so I'm not uncertain about that. But when I look at when I look at this entire structure like that, what do I get? Pull the fibs. This was a 3-wave structure, regardless of the sub count. Come on, I'm trying to get my pen here. 3-wave move to the 127 extension. It makes total sense that we got a bounce here. But what kind of bounce are we getting? Well, right now, it resembles a flat. Does it count like a flat? When we go to the 3-minute chart, a flat is a 3, 3, and a 3, 3, 5. So what we do is we're going to pull the fibs, like so. And we're going to watch the 1-to-1 and the 127 extension. This is how you do it. So I'm giving you some free knowledge here. Okay. We're going to watch the 1-to-1 and the 127. If we get rejection off of here, then most likely this is going to become more complex. Okay. What would we expect? Glad you asked. Well, we would expect a move that becomes more complex, like so. Boom, boom, and then we get another move down like that. and it would have to go in 3 waves. Okay, it'd have to go in 3 waves. In other words, the sub-wave count of this would have to be 3 waves, especially if it reverses here. Cannot be a 335 because this doesn't come 90% of this wave. That's a rule in Elliott Wave. But if this wave did come back up here to 90% of this wave, this could be a 3-3 and then a 5 wave. But if we get a bounce here at the 127 or the 1-1 extension on that wave right there, we would expect a 3-wave move down. Now listen, I know a lot of you are thinking, what in the world are you doing? I don't understand these things. These are principles of trading with Elliott Wave that I'm applying here, and they are so powerful. Okay, when this wave was being made, we had targets. I had targets watching, and our traders in our group were all watching this wave right here. Where's it going to end? Okay, we're watching that wave. The 127. We're watching the 1-to-1 extension. We're waiting to see if we get a clear count of waves that bounces around the 127 extension. We're looking for that. And now we're getting a pullback. And so I bet you every one of our traders who are learning and have mastered this portion of the trading have already pulled their fibs, and they're watching this wave. Okay, and they're watching where it's going to come, whether it comes to the 127 or the 1-to-1. Right now we're sitting at the 1-to-1. You're going to see, are we going to get continuation? And they're thinking, if we get up here to the 1618, guys, we're looking very good for an upside. Except the only problem with that, guys, is that this broke the low. Okay, I broke the low, so keep that in mind. So if we pull the fibs just on this level, and again, my students will know what that means. If it broke the low, why is that a problem for that count to go to the 1618? Okay, so now we're sitting at the 127 of simply this wave right here, and again, my people I know are watching that wave, and they're watching this wave. If we get up here to the 1618, we're going to be looking pretty bullish. If we just get up here and reject off of it, okay, we're going to be looking bearish for another 3 waves, at least. So there you go. So zooming out, what could this wave do? Let me give you a couple ideas. Number one, this has come down in 3 waves, and that could be done, and now we're on our way up for some more. That's number one. Number two, this could be 3 waves, then we have a 3-wave flat, and then we have another 3-wave move down. And so, in other words, just to draw it simply, it just becomes a 3-wave move on that scale, coming about this region right here, around this wave, that structure point right there. So we would watch that structure there, and we'd look to see if we get the reversal. Around the 1-to-1 or the 127 right in there. Or is this just going to continue up? And we look at the RSI. We say, is the RSI saying anything? Yeah, RSI is saying a bunch right here. The RSI is telling us we've got hidden bullish divergence where that's going down and that's going up. That's hidden bullish divergence. We could definitely get another high here and make a lower high here, and we get divergence that's going to take us down for a steeper correction. That's probably the way. That's a way that wave could play out. Very strong likelihood of that, where it just goes up for one more hit, okay, and then we get a steeper correction, and that would be probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 3-wave pullback, and guys, that's when we go. We'd be looking to go pretty strong after that. All right, guys, there's the TA. That's the way I'm looking at these waves. That's what I'm doing in the Discord all the time, and I'm getting a hint on which way these waves are going to go and where they might stop and where they might reverse and how we might trade it. This is a very tradable move right here. I'll give you a free setup here. No charge. If you get a reversal right here, if we start getting the type of wave that begins to reverse, you could enter short and play this wave down if you wanted to as a scalp trade. And you trade it to about this region. Right here. About 18.8 to 18.7 in that ballpark. We'd be looking for some kind of a three-wave move down. In validation of that, the stop would be up here if this wave passes the 19,300. That is an example of a trade setup that we would use from Elliott Wave principles. Now, if this wave starts getting up here, we're long. See, we're already long. A lot of us are already long. We traded this setup. When this came down in three waves to the 127 extension, that's a long signal for us. If it comes back and breaks that, we didn't have any risk. It just, we stop it out, break even, or just the smallest loss ever. Okay? Because as soon as this thing gave us that, this push to the upside, then if it comes back, it's not our trade. We know it's coming down. We're looking here for long. And that's the better trade, by the way. If this starts coming down, just wait for it to get down to this region, the structure zone, 18.7, and then you're looking for a potential long down here. And if that happens, you might be holding that one for a while. Stop would be somewhere underneath here, underneath of the 1618, and that's how we trade it. And we do that over and over and over. But you're going to have to learn to pull your fibs. You're going to have to learn to read structures. You're going to have to learn invalidation of waves, what the wave rules are. And so you can learn that all on the web on your own. That's what I did for the last 3 years. Or you can have a seasoned guy who's done it to show you daily and talk about it with you every day about how to do that and show you charts where you pick up on it a lot faster. So it's up to you which way you like to learn, being self-taught or teach yourself. So there's the Bitcoin analysis, guys. And that's the micro analysis. And you don't get a lot of micro analysis on the market here. Okay? So up or down, we don't know, but we know we're watching these waves. But I'm telling you, I'm thinking up as a potential for one more wave, then down. Or we need a correction, another. So basically this could happen, like this wave could happen two ways. We got boom, boom, boom. Okay? Then we get the three wave, and then we could get one more wave down like that, and then we go up, okay? Or this is done, and we're going up from here, okay? One more high, and then we get a steeper correction, or a little correction, and it keeps pumping. I can't tell you that. We'll have to see what the RSI looks like. But the RSI looks like it's ready to, on the hourly, in particular, the hourly looks like it's got some divergence it's ready to make. And so we'd say, yeah, this is getting kind of overbought right now. We need another correction. But this, I don't think this is finished. We're going to get some divergence here. So this is going to make another high, create the divergence, then we'll short that thing down even lower. So that's probably the play that we're going to have in our group most likely. Looking long for now. All right, I've ignored your questions or your comments, but let's see what you guys are saying. What's my cat's name? Ollie. Oliver. Walled Wolf, that it's possible. There could be a lot of selling up here. But I don't know. Mount Gox has loads to sell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't trade news, I trade the chart. So for me, all the information is in the chart. I don't need to know the news. The news is just the excuse for which way they took the chart. So for me, let's see, Andrew says, oh, I see. I'm just reading the chat, guys. Wow. Okay, lots and lots of chat here, guys. I can't speak to everything. I'm going to start my analysis now of, let's see, let's just take a peek at the XRP Wave. Okay, this is nice. This is really good. Okay, let's check it out. So this wave right here on XRP has pumped up, let me get it right on the tick here. Pumped up near the 1618, but we're still short of it. But here's the deal. This needs to be a 5-wave move, okay? So, shoot, I'm on the 2-minute chart. I know I'm on the 2-minute just to see the nature of this wave, guys. So, look at this. We got 1, 2. This is probably 3, or the end of 3 up here, 4 or 5, like this. This is most likely this is going up impulsively, this wave right here, okay? Now, we expect that. It still may be a part of a 3-wave system. Let me show you that 3-wave system when we'd measure that. That's going to get us up here to the 1-to-1 extension, okay, and a 5-wave move. However, this is just a 5-wave subwave of a larger wave. I know this is confusing, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that maybe. So this may all be corrective in nature. 3 waves come to a corrective fib, and then down we go. Okay? But that's okay. If it does that, that's fine, because we're going to be ready to short that sucker. Okay? And that's our play. That's the way we trade it. Okay? If this comes back in 3 waves with corrective fibs, okay, a wave count that's finished, we short it. If it's going up here, reaching up here, in continuation with the proper wave count, we stay long. So right now we're long, and we're looking to short if necessary. So this is a setup happening. Make sure, guys, those of you in the trading group, make sure I don't miss that, guys. I don't want to miss that short while I'm doing this stupid live stream. That's going to be a good short, potentially, for XRP. So if it goes down, we've got some confluence here in Bitcoin and XRP, but we're going to see if this is going to pump up here to the 1618 or not. So let's watch and see. Let's watch and see. That's what we're going to do for the rest of the live stream. We're just going to sit and watch the chart. No, I'm kidding. All right, there we go. Let's look at Ethereum, see what's going on with Ethereum, guys. Ethereum's got the clearest chart. It's got a really beautiful chart. And guys, I saw a comment by somebody here in the group. It's pretty sarcastic about waves. There's another channel to go to. If you don't like talk about waves, you don't like Elliott wave theory, please go check out Crown. Check out Crypto Kirby, who trades off of support and resistance. That's not me, man. That's not the way I trade. That's not me. And I use support and resistance, but it's just the fib levels. I trade fibs, and I trade wave counts and things of that nature. I trade with Elliott wave strategies. So, I like it because it's super low risk trades, lower risk. If you do it properly, it's lower risk than any other trading strategy. I can get out of most of my bad trades, break even. At least I have that opportunity to. My problem is I'm much too patient in trades, and I wait a little longer to get out. But I always have this. I always nail the bottoms of bounces and really have the opportunity to get out for little to no loss at all on my losses. But on the wins, we nail the bottoms and we ride them up. So anyway. And sometimes we don't hold them long enough too. That's always a problem with every trader. You get out too early, or you wait too long to get out. So it's all part of growing as a trader. But just watch the sarcasm, guys. Just be respectful for what other people are doing. I'm here giving you this information free of charge. If you don't like it, it's really all right. Just move on. Move on to the next channel. I just don't have a lot of time or energy. Because I care what people think, and I care about you guys, and even though I don't know you, I want to give you a good product here, and I want to do things excellently. And this is what I put my time and energy and my life into. And when you start poo-pooing it, you're poo-pooing me and my life a little bit, and I don't like that at all. And that doesn't make me want to continue doing it. Anyway, please be respectful with your comments. Watch the sarcasm. So, and I usually just hide users like that from the channel just because it's just, I don't have time. Ain't anybody got time for that. All right, so let's look at Ethereum here. Let's zoom out just a little bit, take a peek at Ethereum. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go pretty fast here. All right, so what do we got here? I know a lot of you are thinking we still got a triangle going on. Probably not. Probably not. The market is triangular, but not everything's a triangle. But who am I to say? It could be a triangle. Shoot. But I'm pretty skeptical of triangles. I know that looks triangular to y'all. I know it does, but it's not. It's probably not a triangle, but could be. So I'm willing to at least say I might be wrong, but probably not. So what is it? What is it? What is it? Most likely, a couple of things I see right now. What's sticking out to me right away is that this looks like a 3-wave. This doesn't break the bottom, so we know that this is all together as one system. This wave right here. Now, is it finished? Is it finished? Well, right now we're sitting in we just bounced off the 127 extension, so that's where we bounced. Okay, so if this thing continues pushing higher to the 1618 fib. If we get up here to the 1618, we're going to be a lot less bearish, and we can say, hey, this is looking pretty bullish. We might get that, okay? Might get a little pullback here on the 1618 and the continuation, okay? So we're going to watch the 1618 extension of the first wave, okay? Because impulses move, the third wave generally gets to the 1618 most often, and so we're going to watch the wave as it does that. I just saw the price pump it a little bit and wanted to see what it was doing. Sitting at the 1-to-1 on XRP. Let me get on a smaller time frame for Bitcoin so I can just take a peek at it as it's being made. So I'm going to pull the fibs a second way here on this wave right here. Yeah, that's obviously an impulse here. So looking good, guys, for this to be a reversal to the upside like I was talking about. We'll have to wait and see if we get continuation. We really need continuation. All right, back to Ethereum. So anyway, if we get more pump here, guys, if we get a nice good pump here up to the 1618, which is $612 about, then that's going to give us some even more indication. We might be pumping up higher. We're going to get a bit of a bigger pullback, okay, and then continuation, okay. And that would be a 5-wave move off of the bottom there, okay? And, here we got this wave here and then that wave. Now, I'm not sure. There's a couple of scenarios that we could play out here. This might simply make a 5-wave move, break the top, and come back down. That's possible. We'd have to talk about what that is. That would basically be, this would be a 4th wave running flat of some kind, and this is a 5th wave to the upside, though I wouldn't like that because this doesn't count right for that. But nevertheless, I have to wait and see. But guys, just the chart right now is at the crossroads where it could be bullish or bearish right now. If it starts going down like right now, bouncing off of these fibs that we're sitting on, it's really it could be bearish. But if we get continuation here to the upside, in this region tonight, tomorrow, guys, that's looking really, really bullish for us. And so that's kind of the way we're thinking about Ethereum right now. It could be bearish, it could be bullish. But if you look at this chart, just look at it right there. This doesn't look done at all. This hasn't finished the way Ethereum finishes. Okay? You say, how does Ethereum finish? Well, I'm glad you asked. Sorry, my ears are killing me here. There we go. How does Ethereum finish? Well, let's go to the 8-hour chart. Just look how Ethereum finishes. Do you see this little, like right here, this little wave that goes sideways for a bit, and then you get another pump up that gets a strong rejection down. Okay. Well, we're right now we're getting the sideways stuff. We're probably going to get another pump up before we get, something big. And every time you get a wave reject, you see that right there, and then straight down. Okay, that's the way she likes to finish. Okay, but when you get the wave down and then it gets eaten right back up like we have here, that doesn't look like Ethereum's finished. Now, can it finish like that if it wants to? Yeah, it can finish like that if it wants to, but it's just not the customary way that Ethereum finishes its up moves. Okay, and so we're paying attention to that. Also, just looking at this wave, it just does not look. It doesn't have the completed look to me. It doesn't look finished. It looks like it needs a lot more upside. If I had to pull the fibs here on this, I'd say we're going to the 1-to-1 extension here, potentially. Let me pull the fibs on this move here. We've hit the 3618. You know, it's pretty deep, but man, there's just so much more. This looks like, this to me resembles a fourth wave move, but I could be wrong, and often am. So let's look at the bear and the bull scenario for Ethereum here. What I can show you what Ethereum could do, but what I think it'll do is a completely different story, right? What it does and what I think it'll do. So here's what it can do. I'll tell you what I think. But what I think doesn't matter. That won't give you any kind of credence whether it's going to do what I say or not. But just looking at it, there's more room to pump. Just looking at it, my feeling is this is bullish. And there's more room to pump. If you just ask me my opinion. But I try to stay as neutral as possible so we can trade it to the upside if need when we're ready. And this is getting nice and bullish here. This is very, very good. Now, if this wave rejects off of this 1618 level right here, right there, if we get a rejection here, then we're simply looking at 3, 3, and now we're going to get another, maybe a 5. It's going to go down kind of fast. If it goes down, it'll go down pretty quickly, okay? Because, I mean, if it's going to go down. Because this is probably a flat. Because it began with a 3-wave move. We got another 3-wave move that's reached 90% of that wave there. Okay? So this is reaching 90% of this wave. So it looks like we're going to get, if I had to guess, another wave down. Something like this. And we'd put the fibs on that guy. Like that. And we'd be watching these targets right here. Right in line with that structure. Perfect. See how the fibs line up with structure? So you look at structure, I look at fibs. We're looking at the same things. Except I have specific number targets I'm watching. A specific line in the sand that the market will bounce on. I mean, over and over and over. So my targets are a lot sharper. So anyway, that's why I like fibs. That's what it looks like to me, guys, if I had to think how it's going to go down. I really like to see one more wave up. And this would be 3 here. And then I'd like to see some rejection for a short. So give it a short in this region right here. But we are hitting the 1-to-1 extension and getting some rejection off of it. But it's not, I don't know if it's strong enough yet. But it could start getting strong enough pretty quick. It could start just dumping. Okay, kind of like that. But it's going to come down in 5-wave fashion. Actually, this one would come down in 3-wave fashion because it did not reach 90%. So this would come down in 3-wave fashion. An XRP, so we'd be looking at boom, boom, boom. And that would be a 3-wave move down. Still though, guys, if that happens, still potentially looking at a long. I'm going to retest the bottom, still looking at a potential long here. All right. So Ethereum's big line in the sand is this. Are these fibs that we're on right now? Question mark is: are we going to get a pump up to the 1618, or are we just going to reverse here off the 127? But it looks like a flat as well. Actually, it doesn't look like a flat because this is a 5-wave move, then a 3. So I'm inclined to say it's probably going to go up. Just got to watch it, guys. Just got to watch it. Can't tell you what it's going to do. All right. Let's look at Link really fast. And then Litecoin, and then we'll get to your requests here. But request lines are not open yet. Request lines are not open yet. So let's look at Link. So this is so you guys don't have to request Link. Same dealio, guys. We're bouncing here off the 1618. Got a three-way bounce. Are we going to get another move to the upside? There is hidden bullish divergence here, guys. We do have hidden bull divergence. So there's a strong possibility we get another push to the upside. Get another push to the upside. It's looking a lot more bullish than bearish. Okay? So, yeah, it's the same kind of TA, same kind of idea. I've already got the fibs pulled. This is what we do. We watch them here, looking for rejection, a sign of rejection there. Or does it come here, just a small rejection and then continuation? Okay. Either way, basically, if we break the 1618, we're looking more bullish. If we bounce off of it, we're looking more bearish. For now, to a downward wave. So that's the immediate wave TA that we're looking at for Link. Now, just looking at Link here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not sure how to count that. We got some hidden bearish divergence here in the 1 hour chart, guys. I'm inclined to say this is going down. That's my inclination. Okay, so that's just my. You want my bias? That's my bias. But I could be wrong there. But because we have this divergence here, okay. Right there, it's very strong divergence. Very powerful, strong divergence. We got this three-wave move, some kind of leading wave here, three-way pullback. Probably going to get some continuation down. Now, what could that continuation down be? It doesn't have to break the low. It could simply be a three-way pullback, and then we get moved. So that would give a reset here. But this is pretty strong hidden bearish divergence. Looks like we're going to go down in another wave. That's pretty strong there. Interesting. The 30-minute time frame has us going up in another small wave. That's interesting. Hard to tell, guys. Well, reading the RSI here, it's a little different on the different time frames. Still have the hidden bear divergence, but there's room to go up here. So this could make its way up, if price pumps its way up to past this high, past that high, while the RSI gets oversold, that's going to wipe out the divergence. Watch out for that. But the divergence on Link is pretty strong. That's the way I'm looking at Link. I'm looking Link down for the next move, most likely. I can't tell you how far it's going down and where it's going. Except that when we zoom out a little bit, this might simply be boom, 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 like that. And then we go up. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Okay, let's look at Litecoin as well. Get some TA on that, and then I'll look at any chart you want to look. But listen, don't start getting requests. I will not take them until I open the request line. So please do not open the request line is not open. Now, what I love about Litecoin, and I haven't said that in a long time, is that Litecoin was in this trading channel here, this converging trading channel. Kind of looks like a diagonal of some kind here. If I draw it like that, that's better for, and it broke out of it. Just broke out of it big time. It broke out of it with hidden bearish divergence. So looking for, but man, this little dinky move right there down cooled off the RSI so much on Litecoin on the 30-minute chart that this has a lot more room to go up before, but it's going to go up at some point, come down in three waves, and then continue if it's going to. Or this is like a three-wave flat. It's going to finish here somewhere and continue down. Okay? So hard to say which one that's going to do. But that's your up scenario and your down scenario. But that's really telling. That's really strong and powerful look for a bullish sentiment. And if you look at this wave right here, the way it was constructed, okay, and then the way this wave is being constructed, there's all kinds of room here for this just to start pumping. You kind of come down, pump. Okay, there's all kinds of room for that thing to pump higher for now. But remember, it might just pump, guys, and then it could just dump after that. So we understand that. Hold on 1 second, guys. My son is upset here. Hold on 1 second. All right. I am back. Let me know if I've got good audio and video here. Good audio, I should say. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
It has to be dry by tonight.
Just catching up with the chat, guys. Catching up with the chat. All right, you guys are having good conversation there. I'm glad I'm not having to answer everything. So awesome. Sorry about that. All right, I'm pretty exhausted there after that stint of TA, guys. So yeah, we're gonna be watching these waves. So what I would do on the small time frame is I'd look at this wave and measure it, guys. That's come up to the 1618, guys. Had a 3-wave pullback. It's finished. See the flat right there? It's pretty interesting. Pull the fibs here. Came down to the 1-to-1 extension. And it's the largest flat of its own, right? Came to the 1-to-1 extension. And now we're bouncing off of it. Got a 1-2. It's a pretty deep 3. I mean, it's pretty convincing. As long as we get some pull back and follow through, that's going to be good for a bull move, guys. Because that would be that. Okay. Now I don't know if that's just going to finish it out, or and get us up here to that 127 extension line, or we're going to get a pullback and continuation. I'm not sure, but this might just be the final move up to the 127 extension line. But they're not done yet, guys. These things aren't done. You got to watch them at the different fib levels. And you got to know how to count the subwaves here. See, this wave isn't finished. Let me show you, for instance, on the 1-minute chart here. 1, 2, this is 3. We're getting 4 maybe, and 5. And the 5th wave here is going to end at the 127 extension. So there's a really good likelihood, guys, that this is a nice short potential. That this 5-wave move here is going to finish at the 127 extension or around there, and that's going to look like it's a down move after that. 3 waves down. So that's the way that looks to me. Same thing with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's up a little higher. It's doing its thing here. So this thing could come down. It just doesn't look finished to me. Guys, I now have the 30-second chart. I love the 30-second chart. Now this could be a 3-wave move here. Let me check it out here. No. I don't like that as a 3-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks like 4. Need another wave. I need another wave. Doesn't mean we have to get it. This wave doesn't look complete based on the structure here. Just doesn't look complete at all. So let's see what we get. This thing might even continue up. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. So any of you guys that just said you were going short, That wasn't financial advice. The thing could pump up. All of these things could just start pumping past these fibs. But right now they're bouncing on them. But look here on the 1 minute chart. There's hidden bullish divergence here. So it's telling me it's going to go up again. Well, we don't trade off the 1 minute chart, but we use that for help. There's plenty of room for. We don't have any divergence on the 2 minute or the 3 minute yet. There's plenty of room up here to get more overbought here in these higher time frames. And when I say higher, just the 5 minute hasn't come high enough to finish this out. So I think there's more up to go. But that's what you get, guys. Just the Discord. Just I read these waves and try to give us a sense for when the waves are finishing and whatnot, and try to give good setup calls. So, all right, request lines are open. I'm going to do 30 minutes. 30 minutes of requests very quickly. Here are the rules. First come, first serve for requests. Secondly, any super chat jumps to the front of the line. Super chats jump to the front of the line. Appreciate any gift that you give over and above with super chats. You don't have to do that to give a request. You just have to wait in line. So right now, bring them on, baby. And the first one is Neo, because that was the first person to put the request after I said request lines open. Hey, Polash, what's up, buddy? So if you didn't get in under NIO, Daniel L is first in line. If you didn't get in, if you put your request before that, does not count. Okay, NIO, first in line. Let's do it. Oh, remember I said last week I put this line on this, and I said if it breaks that line, then that's the that's when you go short. So sure enough, you got the break. Looks like short's the direction down to maybe another hit down to this region right here. Let me put a price sticker on there for you so you can see it. 26.55 maybe. Watch for maybe a down move down to there. Could go deeper. We'll have to wait and see. But I'd watch price around that region. We got structure there. That's a pretty good pullback. So watch price there. That's my first target, about between $30 and $26. That's your zone right in there. Should correct down to there. All right, there's Neo. Wow, you guys are ATHX. Let's check it out. ATHX. It's a stock there as well. Looks like a three-wave move, Merle. Just looking at it right off the get-go. I mean, I'm inclined to say this is just a three-wave. It could go either way. This is a could go either way kind of chart. We've hit the 127 extension. If you get a wave, yeah, hard to say here. Hard to say. I don't want to miss my short here in XRP. Yeah, these are kind of looking strong rejections off these levels on all the charts. Sorry, I was in the middle of something, but I just don't want to miss it. Merle, the RSI is in no man's land. The wave is in no man's land. I would not be trading it from this level. To me, it's a gamble. It's a crapshoot. It could come on up here like that, or it could come back and then continue down. So too much of a gamble for me right now. We need some other indications of what it's doing. So pull your fibs, man, and watch them. You know what to look for. This wave starts getting down here, pretty low. Getting down here kind of low, then we're looking short, probably. It might be a pullback. Any pullback you get, look short. Yeah, that's a pretty strong rejection there. Pretty strong rejection there, too. Get a three-wave pullback, 1-to-1 extension, short it maybe. Maybe. I don't know. So wait and see. This just might be turning into a three-wave and then up again. So either way there on Bitcoin. Okay, next. Algo. The first thing I notice is that, what jumps out at me on the 2-hour chart, is that this wave went up this distance while the RSI came all the way up here. There's room to continue, but it was a pretty steep move. My guess is that this is just going to be a three-wave up and then more down. So I'm looking for a pullback maybe to here, these levels, and then maybe down again. Especially if the RSI gets oversold and it overtakes this peak, but it doesn't do it in price. We get that hidden bearish divergence. So up in the short term, but down in the longer term. That would change if this thing, instead of going up in the short term, goes down, does not break this low, and then we get a big wave off of that. So if we get something like this, then we're looking more bullish. But I'll just be honest with you. I don't like the way this chart looks. I am personally would not trade this chart. I don't like the way that is. I don't like the way it looks. I can't, this right here on the 6-hour chart has some hidden bullish divergence there. So there's bullishness to this chart, but it's just not convincing enough. So this might be going in 5-wave fashion to finish a flat and then down. Boom, boom, boom. It's probably what I'm seeing. Because I see some up, right? But there's a 3-wave, 5-wave, flat, and then maybe down. That's algo for you. That's the way I'm seeing it right there. XMR. Let's see what we got here. Monero. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. It's interesting. Interesting RSI here. Got a nice triangle. And look, we're breaking out to the upside. When you have a pattern in the RSI and then you get a breakup out of it, that's pretty powerful to me. So yeah, bullish for now. I'm bullish, but I don't know how long. There's no divergence to speak of here on any of the time frames. We got a breakout. Chances are we get a little wave retest. That retest could come all the way down here and could do this and then go up. Or simply just kind of very small corrections and then make its way up. Continuation. Set correction right there and then make its way up. So I think my general directional bias for now, for Monero is up. Looks good. Looks good. Let me see if I can give you a target. I can't give you a target off that chart. Let me guess. Maybe the 618, 79, 179. Maybe. I'd watch 165 first and 179. If it looks a lot more bullish, watch the 1-to-1 extension of 1 to 4. 225. If it gets really extended. I can't say whether it's going to do that or not. I don't know. But this chart has a bullish look to it. It's not going to go straight up. I can't give you entries and exits. But it has a bullish look to it. The RSI is breaking out of the triangle here. It's looking bullish. Excuse me. So, up is the direction for Monero, looks like. Okay. Wow, you guys are going to kill me here with all these requests. Wow. Okay, we did algo. Let's do SXP. Are you talking about Supremex or are you talking about the crypto? I'm assuming you're talking about the crypto. Yeah, I can't tell you anything on that chart. There's no data here, no long-term data. We are in an accumulation zone. It's starting to turn up. There is a hidden bullish divergence on this chart. Excuse me. There's also some hidden bear here. There may be a little bit more down to go. This right here looks a lot like XRP right now. This wave right here looks a lot like XRP's chart. If this doesn't get up and go now, it's looking like it wants to turn over and go down one more time. I can't say. There's not enough information on that chart to really give you any kind of indication, man. I'm sorry I can't help you on SXP much. Small time frame. Hit the 1-to-1 extension, 3 waves. Could go up to the 127. I can't help you much there, sir. I'm sorry. There's a lot of room in the RSI to go up. So if this gets going, maybe creates a leading diagonal. That might be it. But I need more time on that one to have any kind of confidence right now. I wouldn't be trading. There's no setup that I see right now on that chart. There's no setup to me. I can't give you directional bias. Up short term, down moderate term, up long term. I would guess. All right, let's look at gold. Gold. Same TA as last week. We got 3-wave move, 3-wave move, 3-wave move, guys. Ooh, with reversal wave. Now, we didn't hit our 1-to-1 extension, so this may be like that. And then down again. So it may be a 3-wave like that. So, yeah, didn't hit the 1-to-1 yet. So I'm still looking at 1733 down yet to go. But it's a nice wave to the upside. I would be watching for a 3-wave. I would be watching for a trade here, like a 3-wave pullback, and then go long and see what happens, and then you stop it out. You know, that's the trade setup we use. That looks pretty decent. It's oversold here though, and it's got hidden bearish divergence almost. Pretty decent. So careful on gold. It looks like we need to go down one more wave. So wait for the targets down here. Just wait. Be patient. Let gold come down to you. Let gold come to you. That's what I think on that. So we're still not hitting target. 1733, 1670 on gold. And then we're looking for longs in that region. Sushi, okay? Sushi. Don't forget, you don't want to wait for yours. Super chat. Super chat will overtake anything. Whoa, look at that chart. And there's hidden bullish divergence there too. That's kind of playing out, but still, that looks bullish. That chart looks bullish. Guys, I'm here with y'all and I'm not trading. This keeps going down. I need it to go up and hit this target. Impulse. That's an impulse off the top here, guys. Bitcoin. It's going to get a 3-way pullback probably. That's your entry short. And that'll take you to target down here. 18.9. Yeah. That's the way it looks for now. Sushi, 6-hour chart. Let's see what it looks like. What I notice here on the RSI here is that we have really nice trading range. When you see the RSI, you trade with the RSI. When you see a range like this, just trade with the RSI. So right now, long is the direction. There's going to be this is a 6-hour chart though. So you wait for a pullback, maybe to the, put a moving average on your RSI, pull back to the moving average or the 50 here. and then go long until the RSI reaches this point. And it may not be a lot of movement, I can't say, in price, but then you go short when it reaches this point and starts to reverse. And just trade the RSI in the range there. Looks bullish. So when this goes up, price is going to go up most likely. This looks like it has more up to go. I'd be watching 2.6, but also watch the $3 mark. 2.6 is my first target. Then $3 is my next target. If it surpasses $3, guys, it's going to go up big time bull. I mean big time bull. So if we pass $3 with any strength, this is a 1-2-1-2, and guys, we're going up here to $4 and higher. So watch these targets. If we get past $3 and with continuation, guys, we're looking at $4 and higher. All right, there's sushi. So low. So wow. Guys, I don't know if I'm going to have time and energy for all this. So many of you here, 134 of you here. Welcome. But man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this all night. I'm assuming solo on the NASDAQ. That's a chart. That's the kind of chart I stay away from. I just don't play volatile pairs like that I don't understand. Except XRP. But I understand it better. Obviously, I was talking about this at some point. There's major hidden bullish divergence on this chart. We just have room to come down more. So we have room to come down more, but there's hidden bull. So my bias is up again, but I don't know if it's going to just kind of go sideways and then roll up again. So if I think I said this last time, that if this thing starts coming down and then starts flattening out and then starts to roll up, look for a long again. Or if it does it here, look for a long again. Because that's its pattern. That's the way it does. I just don't have a three-wave move here, and that's what bothers me. This isn't a three-wave move. All right, there's solo. Let's look at sell. On the NASDAQ, I can't even read that chart. I can't help you on that one. I mean, looks bullish. I got to go to the 3-day chart to consolidate anything. See that line right there? That line right there, we broke out to the upside. We're retesting it. It looks like a bullish chart. On the 3-day chart, looks bullish. Got bearish divergence here, however. On the daily. But that can be wiped out. That's a tough one. Might have a little downside followed by up. Something like this. Something like that. That's a bullish chart to me. But can't get. That's when you just kind of buy and hold and see where it goes. Yeah, the 1618's at 580. 828. That looks fairly bullish to me, guys. I would say maybe go long on that guy, but not financial advice. Because it could easily be a three-wave move and then down again. Cannot say. Cannot say. What in the world? $200. Oh, no, that's 200. What is that? 200 what? Dinosaur Muscle Cars. Thank you for that gift of $3. Appreciate it. And then 200 somethings there. Let me look at NU, New Zealand dollar here. Let me do something here real quick. Hey, Trav, crypto man. Yeah, you don't have to be on the chart. You just skip on by, buddy. I'm giving I take chart requests, and I'm just taking a quick peek and giving a general directional bias and maybe some targets if I see a trade set up. But just a really quick analysis, and I'm just shot firing as fast as I can, as quick as I can. I'm pretty good at seeing which direction. I've helped a lot of people with trade ideas. But yeah, if you got something negative to say, man, just go on. We'll see you. Have a great night. So, I just don't have time for the attitudes, man. They just really, guys, just kindness in this world. It's just, I mean, if you got a different opinion, I get it, but you don't have to seem so arrogant and proud by your comments and your. I mean, I trade like this every day and make money. So, whatever. Okay, 3-day chart. NU. It's probably going to come up here, guy. Probably come up here and hit this liquidity zone up here, right there, guys. We got a lot of liquidity here, a lot of stop orders there. Now it's not going to go straight there, right? It's going to bounce along the way, right? But yeah, it overall, it just looks like it wants to get up there. It looks like where price wants to go. And that's probably where it's headed. That means weak dollar for a while. But again, I don't know what kind of bounces we're going to get along the way. But we are due for a bounce. I mean, just look at this wave. It's so extended. Smaller time frame here. I'm trying to see this wave here. I want to say this wave in the immediate. It's hard to say. They could do this a couple of ways. Makers can. They could bring this down here and then up. But up's the direction. Most likely on NU. Let me go to the 15-minute here. Yeah, they're really challenging. The way I'm seeing this wave here is we've got this. We've got a three-wave move there, and now we're looking to go and finish a larger three-wave move. I'd be looking for a potential long there if the scenario looks right. And I've got a strategy for that personally. It's a three-wave pullback, a three-wave shape to the 1-to-1 or the 127 or even down to the 1618. So if we get a three-wave shape, that seems to want to reverse around structure here, okay, around this fib, the 127 extension. Okay, we're looking for a long down there. So I think short for now, maybe down to this region, and then long. I'm hoping for a short during London tonight or tomorrow. In New York, we'll see on NU there. Just checking out our wave structure here. Still looking good. Haven't missed the trade yet. Excellent. Yeah, you don't have to watch me on that, but when I'm looking at a chart, I'm just giving my sense of it based upon what I'm seeing. I have an Elliott Wave understanding. I'm looking at Elliott Wave structures. I'm looking at support resistance. I'm looking at RSI. Some of these charts are clear, and some of these charts aren't clear. And I'm telling you when I think it's clear, and I'm telling you when I don't think it's clear. If I think it's bullish or bearish, I'm giving my sense of it. But that's all we can ever do. I wouldn't trade all of these charts, but people are asking me about them, and so yeah, there are a lot of these charts I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't touch. So anyway, all right, there's NU, man. Hope that helps you, Dinosaur Muscle Cars. Let's look at Tesla. Those of you who are around when I called Tesla's top, I called Tesla's big bullish move, and then the area where it topped out. Y'all made money on that call. So let's see here. All right, Tesla is still looking unfinished. Hidden bullish divergence still working, guys. I think there's more pump to come, but it's almost topped. It's almost topped. If it's not topped, there might be just one more push. One more push. This looks like a triangle right here. So it's probably a fourth wave, maybe. So my Elliott Wave count here is, a decent count that I'd work off of is 4 triangle and then the fifth wave right here. I would not be longing this. I would be looking for a short Tesla personally. I'd be looking for a short in Tesla right now if I were trading Tesla. 8-hour chart is calling for down. There's bearish divergence in the 8-hour. This chart is about finished. There might be one more high, maybe. But might be one more high, but it might be done too. So it's looking pretty finished, but I'm thinking they're going to extend it. Yeah, based on this divergence right here, that hidden bullish divergence I'm seeing, they're going to come up one more time. And then I'd be looking for it to ladder in shorts as this goes up, because I think it's going to come down pretty fast. I think. Now they can extend it longer, but I would be personally looking for short setups off that chart, on the Tesla chart. Okay, that's my general sense of that there. Okay. The yen and the yuan. Any particular chart there? What Cron, BTC, what do you want there? What chart do you want me to look at? Dude, Dinosaur Muscle Cars, you want NU crypto. My bad. Well, I gave you New Zealand. Let me get to that. Let me do NU crypto here. Dang, I can't believe I did that. Sorry, buddy. Y'all got to be specific with your charts. but you did say NUUSD, but just be specific. Man, I'm sorry, buddy. My bad. My total bad right there. Let me get NUUSD. There it is. It's just not a coin I'm familiar with. I'm so sorry. Three-wave move right there, buddy. Right in the middle. That's the first thing I see. Well, that could be 5. Actually, that's 5. Yep, that's a 5-wave move. That's a beautiful impulse. This looks bullish. So let me tell you 2 things that can happen here. So we got a 5-wave move. That's beautiful. Off the bottom of this correction. We got a 3-wave pullback here. This could be a 3-wave and we could get another 3-wave. So you can get a larger correction, double correction. So watch out for that. Or we could get some bullishness right now, and this is going to work its way up. With the way this wave is looking right there, it's looking more like you're going to get the double correction, but I can't say for sure. But with that being said, that's a bullish chart. But watch out, it could come down another wave. Could come down another wave like that. But after that, you'd have a 3-wave pullback, 1-to-1 extension, and then take it on. That's a good long right there. At least for the 1-to-1 extension of this move right here. That's what I would at least be trading, to the 1-to-1 extension. Let me pull the fibs on that. See, I don't know how to pull the fibs on it because I don't know if this is done or not. So I'm going to pretend it's done if this wave is finished. We got a long setup here to 31 cents, 32 cents. But listen, if this comes down a little lower, you're looking at 29 cents here, something like that, right? So there you go, buddy. Sorry about that. Thanks for clarifying that. Let's see. Yeah, it could go up or down, sure. But that's exactly right. I say it all day, every day. It could go up or down, Trev. So, I mean, stop being a jerk, dude. Yeah, we know it could go up or down. But do you know how to trade it if it goes up? And do you know how to trade it if it's going down? And if it's going down, how do you know whether it's going down or not? What indicators do you use? I'm just showing you my indicators. I use Elliott Wave, okay? And RSI. So, yeah. See you, buddy. With the yen and the yuan, I needed to know what you want there, buddy, so I can get that to you. Cron BTC, waiting to hear from you, man. Okay. Yeah, I already did sell in solo, my brother. So, I already did sell in solo. Is there some other chart you wanted, Cron? Just let me know. I'll definitely do DXY, guys. I'll do DXY. Let me see if all right, DNT. I already did XLM. Go back up. Wazzy Nation, go back up and check that out. I already did XLM. What in the world? Or scroll back to the when I did it. I did it first or second when I started. When I started the requests. Yeah, see right here. I mean, we got an indication that there's going to be a wave up here because there's hidden bullish divergence. This isn't just going to go down forever. It's going to come down and it's going to go back up, and it's going to wipe out this divergence and give us some other divergence as well potentially. So, there's indicators on the RSI. There's wave analysis. So yeah, I'm trading XRP right now, so I've got a stake. I want to make sure I get that. All right, so let me know, Kron. We're gonna look at DNT now. This looks like a a bullish chart. Maybe because of the hidden bullish divergence I'm seeing. There's some hidden bull in here, but it's in no man's land, so I don't like it. If that makes any sense to you, I don't like that divergence because it's just sitting in the middle of no man's land. I'd like to see it oversold to see that divergence. As far as Elliott Wave, there's nothing here that I can help you with on DNT. It's just a crap token, and I can't. There's nothing there I can help you with. RSI, kind of bullish. I wouldn't trade it. Yeah, I wouldn't trade that chart. Personally, I would stay away from it. So with my strategy, I can't help you there. I'm sorry. Okay. Evidently, Trav, you didn't watch my BTC analysis where I set up a short setup potentially. So anyway, whatever. If it's going up, you buy it. If it's going down, you sell it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hope that works for you, buddy. Hope that works for you. I'm trying to find through all this chat, all the requests. DXY is the next one I can find, then Theta. Oh, guys, I'm tired. DXY, let's look at it. Okay. DXY, super bearish, but we need a bounce here. We need a bounce. This has been down for enough time. Ready for a bit of a bounce here. Let me pull the fibs here and see where we might get a bounce. I mean, man, we're already past the 1618. If I pull it like that, we're sitting at the 1618. Guys, my inclination on the DXY, the next move is bullish. I think this. Okay, and based on an ABC. Okay, we got A, B, and C. Looks like a flat to the 1-to-1 or the 127 extension, and then maybe another hit down. We'll have to watch and see how this wave goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to go up, it's going to go up impulsively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might get up here even. So it looks like we're going to have a bullish move tonight on the DXY. Guys, that's why I'm betting down on NU and AU. I think down. EU is down. As long as this starts going up, those will be down tonight. So that's looking good. So I'm short right now in NU. I'd like to see that finally pay out. But I don't think it's forever. We'll have to wait and see how does this reverse, how deep does it come. But right now it's looking up in a three-way fashion. DXY is looking good for an up move. But guys, it's pretty bearish overall. We're not done. We're not done with this wave. This wave is not finished. This is 1, 2, still making 3, guys. This is going to be like this and then down more. And that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like that. Something like that, maybe. 5 waves. Get down here to 88. Guys, dollar's dying. But then we're going to get a big bounce after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like that. Get a bounce in that region. Let's look at the support resistance here. Yeah, double bottom right there. That's where it's heading, guys. I mean, it looks like it wants to get right on down here again. 90 bucks, man. But should get a bounce this week or today and tomorrow. Let's see how we get it. See how it rolls. RSI has bullish divergence on it right now on the daily, but that doesn't mean anything. 4-hour chart. Yeah, there's plenty of room to go up here. Yeah, I'd bet long on the DXY and short against it. If you gotta. So I'm short of the NU. So that's my bias on DXY. There you go. For now, let's do theta. I have theta fuel. I don't want theta fuel. We just want theta against USD, yeah? Theta against Tether, theta token. Theta right here. There. That's theta token. Is that fine? Oh, look at that chart. Ugh. No. Why do you want to trade this? Why do you want to trade this chart? Playing around at the 1-to-1 extension. There's no clarity here at all. I can see a possible move like that, then up. I can see it working its way up from here. So bullish long term, I think. At least to another fib level. To maybe even up here to the 1618. So to the next couple of fib levels, probably bullish, but how it gets there I can't say. This is just a bunch of garbledygook. Let me try. See if I can make any sense out of that structure. No. It looks like WXY, guys. So my take is that it's going to just chop around here, but it's going to chop downward. Boom, boom, boom. And then looking at the structure zone right here and there, maybe another buy up. That would be my guess. That'd be the way I would think about it if I were going to trade that. But I wouldn't trade that chart. I already did XLM. You find it. Um, let me tell you guys something about this Mt. Gox news. If everybody has heard through the grapevine that there's going to be all these BTC that are going to get sold and that price is going to dump because of the Mt. Gox, probably the price is going to pump. Whatever the news is, trade the opposite way. Trade the opposite way. All right. Crow, CRO. Is that a crypto? Is Crow a crypto? Kyle, Vanessa Buck. You're welcome, Archer. Appreciate it. Yeah, Archer, are we going through a change in the monetary system? I don't think it's going to be this year or next year, but we're heading down a deep road. Yeah, there's got to be a black swan event that's going to... But yes, and I think, to be honest with you, I think if crypto's a part of that, it's actually very bad. I don't think, to be honest, personally, I'm not a crypto... I go back and forth, but the idea of crypto, while there's other monetary things, I like it. But if crypto's the only monetary system, that's scary because there's just so much room for manipulation and so much room for just to be ruled over by people that have. It scares me. Good question. Kimosabi, thanks for being patient and my ambassador to Trav Crypto. I'm just working so hard to get you guys your charts. I just don't have time to deal with my emotions and my. I'm usually pretty kind to people that don't understand what I'm doing, but I just didn't have the patience tonight. Thank you for being patient for me. I really appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I did heavy. If you just rewind Trav Crypto, just basically I did heavy analysis on Bitcoin and I explained things along the way. So go back and watch that TA. And I've already answered that question. I already told you exactly what I think. But let me, just for the sake of being kind here, let me just show you. This is what I think. That as long as price stays, we got a bounce here. This is a three-way pullback, most likely coming down to about 18.9 to 18.7 or 18.8, and that'll be a three-wave move, and then long it. That's what I think. So we'll see if that happens. To stop, if you don't have to short this, but if you wanted to short it, your stop is up here above the 1618 extension. Okay? There's your stop if you want to trade that setup. If you want to long down here, your stop is down here below the 1618 extension of that wave, right down here. So if price keeps going down, then it's going to go down a lot further. But based on this wave based on this wave pattern, I don't think so. Unless it's a 1-2-1-2, but I don't think so. So I think we're going down here. Then it's going to pump up, make another high. It's gonna hit 21,000, maybe 22,000, and then take her down. Might come down after that. We'll have to see. But this is the short term. What's going to happen? So there you go. I already explained all that earlier in the live stream. Oh, guys, I can't handle anymore. What'd you miss, Rowan? I'll try to get you. SXP. Yeah, you can just kind of scroll back until you find the chart. It's in there. Just scroll back. And I did it in order. So find the chat and find where I did it. I think I did it one of the first ones, man. So I got 10 minutes in me left, guys, so I'm going to do the best I can for 10 minutes here. VET, then I'll do some Forex. Your USD. Looks long. But here's the deal. And this is the difficult thing about this chart. Same with link. This looks like the link chart a lot. This could be like this, and then down. Or this could have been the three-wave move and it's finished, and now we're going up, pull back, and up more. So this is one I would watch and wait to see if we're going to get a down wave. I'd be measuring. I'd be watching that wave. Are we going to get a down wave down here and then up? Three-way pullback and then go? Or is this the three-way pullback and we're going now? Hard to say. What am I inclined to say? I can't say. It looks like an ending diagonal. Maybe up. Let me look at the waves and see if I can see anything. Hidden bull divergence on the 6-hour chart. Bullish for now, but I don't know if it's going to turn around. But bullish for now. Yeah, I'm bullish right now for the trade. Looks good. Oh, guys, I missed my pullback for y'all. Dang it. Ugh. I love y'all. I missed my exit. Hopefully we get something else up. Hopefully that's just the fifth wave right there, and then we get... I don't know. I don't think so. We'll see. Well, that's just a three-wave move. Bummer. I could have exited my position break even up here. There it goes. Yep, you're getting confirmation pretty good here that this is a downward move down to our target. So good to go. Good to go. Short looks good. All right, guys, I got to go. I got to trade this. Market's moving. I need to attend to it. I'm sorry to cut it short, guys. Join the Discord. You get access to me all the time. Until then, we'll see you guys later. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later.